Hello everyone and welcome back to Altcoin Buzz. Today we are going to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum has been one of the most important innovation in the blockchain space, which has led to the scaling and the real adoption of so many other projects. And one of the most talked about topic of late is the gas that needs to be spent for Ethereum transaction. So if you look at it today, the ERC20 transactions, like the average gas fee is almost at $43. So you have to spend almost $43 to $44 for sending your Ether. And the Uniswap swap fees is incredibly high. In order to swap something, you'll have to pay today around $135. And adding and removing of LPs is also pretty expensive. So today is not really one of the best days to trade on Ethereum dexes. So let's jump to see where the price of Ether is heading. Looking at okay, let's zoom out a bit. Okay, so $1,700 has always been a good support resistance area for Ethereum. Last time when Ethereum went towards the all-time high price of almost $4,600, we saw a drop in the price of Ether and it stabilized somewhere around $1,700. We saw an increase in price, came back to retest this zone as a support. So this was the first bottom, this was the second bottom, and this was the third bottom, which indicates clearly that $1,700 region is a very good support area for Ethereum. And if you entered a long position in Ethereum at these prices, it would have been one of the most one of the most optimum entry for entering into Ethereum long position. Now let's see where the price is heading for Ethereum. As you can see, there has been a good resistance at around the $2,500 region and a good support at the $1,687 or $1,700 region. So Ethereum had been trading in between this range somewhere from mid-April all the way towards August. So we have seen Ethereum trade in this zone of $2,500 to $1,700 region. So these were the good support and resistance areas for scalp trading of Ethereum. Now let's see where the price of Ethereum is heading. As soon as this resistance of $2,500 was broken, Ethereum quickly jumped up towards the $3,400 resistance region, wherein it was accumulating between the $3,000 to $3,400 region. Now let's see where the price of ETH is heading. So if you look at the extended fib, we start from the local low where the trend has started shifting, as we have seen in the previous videos. So you start plotting from the local low, which was somewhere around the 1,687 region. So this becomes your first point. We look at the local top before a retracel. So we have seen Ethereum go all the way up towards the $3,400 region, and then again we look at the extension, so we can start plotting it as the third point at around the $3,000 region, and we can see where the price of Ether is heading. So if you look at this extended fib zone, you'll observe that Ether started from $1,600, went all the way up towards $3,400 and came back to establish some sort of a support zone at $3,000 region. Once it started staying above the support and this resistance of 3,400 was broken, which is now the scenario. So we have started seeing the next leg up. Now till where would the price of Ethereum go? So if you look at here, look at this 0.618 fib. So you can see that this is an important fib. Always the 0.618 fibs are very important. So we can see a move up towards the $4,100 region. And over here, we could start seeing some sort of a rejection. And we could see some sort of scenario like this, where this region gets rejected, it continues getting rejected, and depending on if Ether can break this $4,100 region or not, we can see the next leg up for Ethereum or a next leg down. So let's look at the stochastic RSIs to see where the price might head. And in terms of the stochastic RSIs, so we can see that Ethereum's stock RSI is currently in the overbought region. So as you can see, it is way above the 80 region mark. So we can shift this a little bit. Yeah, so this is the 80 region. So the stock RSI is above 80. And whenever it starts going above 80, that means it is overbought and we might start seeing a little bit of correction. As soon as this curve starts bending downwards, so we might see a drop from the $4,100 region, and Ether could go all the way down towards 3,689 to the 3,437. So somewhere between 3,700 to 3,400 is a definite scenario that we can see for Ethereum if the 0.618 fib gets rejected. So we could see a move down somewhat like this, where again it could start accumulating, and if this support maintains, so always when a resistance is broken, there is a very high chance that the price drops back towards the resistance in order to flip it to support. So once it can come down here and establish a good support zone, so it could be a confirmed resistance to support flip, which would be really, really healthy for a next leg up move towards the higher zone. Let's look at where the targets might be. So the scenario is it could go up towards 4,100, see a little bit of correction towards maybe 3,900, 3,700, and a final correction towards 3,500. And if that happens, so this would be good areas to place your long orders for Ethereum. Now there are two scenarios that could occur after that. One is in this scenario, so we see Ethereum breaking 4,100 in one go. It doesn't get rejected at this area. In this scenario, we can see a move somewhat of this sort. When the price goes above 4,100, it goes up, confirms the breakout by flipping this resistance to support, and then we see a move upwards wherein we could see a move all the way up towards probably 4,700, 5,820, and in the long term we could see Ethereum go all the way above $7,500, which we are looking at a very larger time frame. And if this region gets rejected, as we had assumed because of the stock RSI, we could see a move down towards $3,400 region. And if the support maintains, so we could see the next leg scenario, which could be somewhat wherein the support maintains, it establishes a confirmed resistance to support flip of the $3,400 region, and we could start seeing a move like this followed by a similar identical move. So the second scenario, this scenario is more likely. And in the third bearish scenario, wherein this important support zone now of 3,400. So if this support zone breaks, then we could start seeing a move down towards firstly the $3,000 region, then a little bit of an upward movement followed by a drop towards $2,500 region. So these are the bearish and the bullish scenarios. So there are three main key areas that we need to watch. One is how does the $4,100 region act? If this resistance is going to act very strong, so we might see a rejection followed by a move down towards 3,400. Second scenario is the resistance of $4,000 breaks, which could happen here or here after a correction, and then we can start seeing a move up towards $5,800. And the third scenario, which is a bearish scenario in which the support of $3,400 breaks, in that case we could see a drop towards 3,000 and a second drop towards $2,500 regions. So for scalpers, these could be good short positions if this support breaks, and for if this resistance breaks, this could be good long positions to take. And from a long-term scenario, if you have not yet entered Ethereum long, we would recommend you to wait, see how this resistance acts. If this resistance is broken, then you can place your long orders at 4,000. If this resistance gets rejected, you can place your long orders at 3,400 if the support gets maintained. If not, then if the support breaks, then a good position to place your long orders would be at $2,500 to $3,000. You can keep DCAing at these points for a continued movement upward towards $5,800 regions. That's all from Altcoin Buzz today. Stay tuned for more such price analysis videos.